well known. All across the Southland, there are ceremonies honoring those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. KTLA Derek Spillman is out in Riverside, where we've been hearing the sound of thunder all morning long. Eric.
I don't think I'm going to be able to hear after covering this event here. I need some earplugs or something. It is loud here. This is a really unique Memorial Day event. It began at exactly 9:11 this morning. 7,000 bikers fired up their machines, and they're now riding through the streets of Riverside to honor those who died for this country. This is called West Coast Thunder, and this is its 10th year, so this is now a tradition here. Those taking part began showing up just before dawn. They're riding from downtown Riverside to the Riverside National Cemetery here. It's a tribute to veterans who have died. It's also a way to raise money for the cemetery. Since the year 2000, this group has raised something like $300,000 to pay for various monuments and war memorials at the Riverside National Cemetery. And everyone riding here today has a reason for taking part. We spoke to one man who brought his grandson here today, and the two of them riding together. Here is why he decided to take part in this event.
To me, personally, it means the memory of the 58,000 plus men and women that didn't come back from Vietnam. And it's also in memory of my dad and everybody that served. It's to keep the memory alive of what the people did to give us the things that we have. The freedom's not free. It never has been, and it never will be.
Now, this procession of motorcycles is something like a mile long. We've been watching. They've been going now for a few minutes, but we can't see the end of the line here. In fact, as far as the eye can see, we see nothing but a sea of motorcycles down the street here. And all along the way, these people will see various folks along both sides of the street waving flags. So it's very patriotic. People are here to see this procession this morning, and it's quite an event, let me tell you. Somebody was asking me, they were asking me, hey, Eric, where's your motorcycle? Where's your Harley? I said, it's on my wife's ring. That's where it is, along with my new boat and my new car. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Sure. How about that? Eric, I have to say thank you for being out there to cover this, because this is really a sight to behold.
Yes, it is.
I'll just say, watching this image on our screen, it gives you shivers when you think about all of these people, one focus in mind, paying tribute to the people that have fallen, and it's just a very moving thing to watch.
It really is, and many of these people are veterans themselves. We talked to recent Iraq and Afghanistan war veterans, Gulf War veterans, many Vietnam War veterans are taking part. Lots of sort of multi-generational things where people, fathers coming with their sons or daughters here, or grandparents with their grandchildren, trying to teach them about the real meaning of Memorial Day. It's not just a day to have a barbecue or to celebrate. I mean, it is that too, but it's also, it has a serious purpose, and that's to remember those who've given everything for this country.
And the sound is just incredible. I still can't help but thinking that it would be great if he had been on his moped there. Don't you think?
Something, Eric.
Something, Eric. Anything on two wheels with a little motor. He could have been a part of it.
I could have.
I could have.
If it weren't for that ring.
If it weren't for that ring.
Just find a guy that looks kind of friendly and jump on the back.
Hey, Eric, I know where you can buy a good Harley used. Fairly cheap, trust me.
He's got one in his garage.
Yeah, all you have to do is blow the dust off and it's in perfect shape.
I tell you, people here don't understand you.
No, they don't.
A story about that. A beautiful motorcycle that sits in the garage.
What's wrong with you?
You know what? One day I went out and I bought a